Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another fishing video. Today we're going to be doing, well, it's called a lake. It is basically a large pond, small lake, is the best way to describe it. It is in a public park, so relatively nice place. I fished here once before, got a couple decent bass, saw some really nice bluegill, but it was when I was just starting fishing again. I can already see all the birds going past, so this should be nice. And I didn't come very well geared. I brought like one panther martin, caught a few bass on it, and that was it. Today we're obviously going to be bringing more. I'm also excited to say that this will be hopefully my first fishing video in 4K, so long as everything turns out well. Just bought a brand new GoPro 11, and I'm also going to be doing an underwater GoPro using my old one, so I'm hoping that actually works out well for me. A lot of dreams here. I wanted to do a relatively smaller, more manageable area just because it is my first time using the new GoPro. I want to get all the settings right and try and get everything situated. It's also like 90 degrees outside, and this is post work, so I wanted a relatively quick to my job location, and that one that I could actually just get started with pretty quickly. I'm even shooting this in 4K, so hopefully everything turns out pretty well with the camera, the GoPro, and everything like that. I'm not sure if I'll be doing a ton of underwater shots here. I do want to get started with it. I did grab like an extension pole for it, so hopefully we get to upgrade these videos pretty nice. Memorial Day had just passed when I'm recording this, and as of now, like not as of now, but they put all of the GoPros like on sale. So got a pretty good deal on a GoPro 11, some extended batteries, 1 terabyte micro SD card. So we are geared and locked and loaded for a lot more fishing videos coming soon. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate all these videos that are doing really well lately. This is a beautiful spot. It's called Crystal Lake or Cressonia Lake near Reading, Pennsylvania. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Now let's get started in the video, folks. All right, well, if I'm doing anything wrong with this GoPro, I'll figure it out now. So originally I was actually going to go to somewhere different, so I'm gonna switch up some of the gear that I actually brought, but this is gonna be the first location that we're actually looking at. In terms of this lake slash pond, you can pretty much see the entire surroundings from here, but there is a little bit of shade, and again, it is a hot day, so I'm probably gonna throw a wacky rig, chubby grubby, and I do have like a weedless fluke tied on and a little bit of a swim bait, so I'll probably do those 3 options today, but I think that's going to be the best bet. Just slow it down a little bit and then go from there. So I'm going to swap those. All right, toss the wacky rig on first. A little crooked. See if we can get us a bass. I'm not sure if it's heavily weeded in here or anything. Picked up. I'm next to a public pool and a public park slash playground, so there's gonna be a lot of background noise. Unfortunately, just, you know, part of when you're fishing, these like little urban spots, but after all these big lakes and like bigger areas lately, it is nice to just kind of tone it down a little bit and go with something close to home. This is a few days after actually my fishing video in Jersey, so definitely less stressful than that one was. Little baby duckling again. Ironically, yeah, they're just having so much trouble hooking it. I don't know if I have a smaller hook is kind of the problem, if that's what they're interested in. If they're interested in just like the smallest, as I step my diver rod, baits possible, or what their pickiness desires. Well, there is a decent one, I think, chasing it, and the smaller one of the crew has taken it. Great. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Come on, they're after it. Come on. Come on, they are after it. We've really resorted to all levels of fishing at this point. Yeah, I don't know. There is a beautiful, and I mean potentially the best looking fish I've seen in here, right at my feet, and he's tough to see even from my perspective. But he immediately went after it. Well, it's something. It's not what I was after. Pretty sure it's a little green sunfish. Hey, tell your friend up there. Beautiful coloration. Like, don't get me wrong. Beautiful fish, but not quite the size that we're after. But thank you, buddy. Give him a little tap. I didn't even see him there. He was so small. There is this big one right here. Come on, big boy. Come on. All right, ironically enough, 2 huge bass just came popping on over, pun intended, when I put this plopper on. See the wacky rig can get him. There we go. Finally. There we go. Well, first bass of the day. Gonna attempt to not get hooked by this guy. That was, I think, definitely the smaller of the two. There we go. Well, there we go. First bass of the trip. Not the biggest one in the world, but hey. At least we finally got one. The wacky rig got him. Take a quick picture. Send him back. Thank you, little buddy, for playing. Tell your big friend that I would like to catch her too. All right, well, there he goes. He was a feisty little sucker. Aye, aye, aye. Well, hey, first bass of the day, and not a bad one either. Definitely there's definitely a huge one in there, and I mean double to triple him, easy. So at least it's something, you know. At least it's something. The temperature is also significantly dropped, so could bode well for us. Yeah, but that plopper, like not plopper, but the little Guggen popper that I tossed on there, I owe that fish to that lure getting it over here. And the reason I switched to something topwater wasn't because I would necessarily thought that would get me, you know, get me the biggest fish today. I was watching a couple bass look like they were surfacing down here. Ironically enough, and I hope this isn't true, as a big bird guy, I haven't seen that little, yeah, there's another big bass that just hopped out of the water down there. I haven't seen that little baby duck in a while, and I saw a huge splash earlier. So I'm really hoping a big largemouth didn't unfortunately take that baby duck. But hey, we've got one nice largemouth on the board. Again, not the biggest one in the world, but largemouth nonetheless. So and honestly, that right there is why I always try and have a wacky rig available too, because if you see and that was a pair of bass, you see them coming after something topwater, you can tell that they're interested in it. But that for instance, those two followed my popper pretty far up, and it was close enough to the shore that I couldn't really get a good action, and I didn't want to move aggressively, just so I didn't want to risk them seeing me. And the minute I kind of jerked that popper a little bit, they were a little disinterested. So they're too big for them, didn't have the right action, not the right color, something. There was just something off about it, but I figured, you know what? If they were interested in it, they're obviously hungry. They're obviously looking for maybe that last meal or two of the night. So tossed the wacky rig in, and sure enough, there it was. So that's why I always try and keep something like the wacky rig available. It's getting some looks at least, so that's good. There we go. There we go. Oh, he spit me. Damn. Couldn't get a good hook set. Thought I had him. Got him close, but yeah, it was a terrible hook set on my part. Ooh, we got another bite there. They like the doob tube, whatever this thing is called. I might switch it from the trout magnet hook and toss on the normal Z-Man micro finesse shroom little jigs. I have no idea. Oh, I think a golden retriever is trying to argue with some geese over there. I forgot the name. Not even a nibble down here. There we go. First one in a while. Yeah. No, it's a largemouth.
Do you keep them?
I do not.
Are we allowed to keep them?
Not bass this time of year now. There we go. Our first largemouth in quite a bit here. They are aggressive in here. There we go. Thank you, buddy, for playing. Have a good spawn. And there he goes. They're not the biggest one in the world. Scissors? Yeah. All right. On our last area here. Well, one of the last areas. It is a little up far here. There we go. And he spit the hook. Damn. That is the second hook spit of the night. Thought I had a good hook set, I guess not. Yeah. Hi. Something giving it a couple looks out there. Might be a panfish. I mean, it's sad we lost another bass. I don't know what's going on with my hook sets today. How's it going, man?
Can you help me, like, with this?
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to this.
All right, yeah. Give me got one more spot on this stretch here. At least throw the wacky rig. It's been a hot minute since we've had a bite. Huh. If you can hear that bird, that is an eastern kingbird. I've seen a couple, never actually heard of one. It's very cool. There we go. No! I don't know how I keep losing them. I really don't. The hook's fine. That is my third lost bass today. don't think I've ever lost 3 bass in a day before. Hi. You know what? I might be able to get my first picture of a kingbird. Cool. First picture of a kingbird. Still very depressed I just lost that fish. No idea what I did wrong. Thank you. I just lost 3 in a row, so this is very nice. Dog is adorable. Have a good one, guys. Thanks. All right, guys. So we finally got one. Finally managed to land one in here. Got a big old scar on the side of him, too. But as the sun is slowly fading away, we did get another largemouth. So thank you for playing, buddy. Appreciate it. We'll toss him back. Whew. Oh, another one on the day. Tell you what, this is my least durable batch of yum dingers I think I've ever had. They're breaking after one, like, smaller bass, which is really surprising because I've had some of these last 10 bass before, like crazy numbers. Definitely a little concerning here. I'm gonna try and get another picture of this bird. He keeps bouncing around. Every time I try to take a picture of its head, he like bounces. They're cool. They were on my bucket list this year, actually. And that's like the 3rd or 4th one this month, thankfully, so. All right, probably toss to the ripples one time. Move on to our last couple spots on our way back. Wow, he is a talkative kingbird.